I have a friend who's a really big fan of Star Wars, and she made me watch the whole series, like the 9 movies. Well, she in the beginning she wanted me to watch only the first 6 movies because they are like the real movies, you know. In case you don't know, the first 6 movies were made by one studio, and then it was the saga was bought by Disney, and they made the last 3 movies. And they changed many things about this saga, so fans are not really big fans of it. I wanted to watch them for a long time, and she's a really big fan, so she made me watch them. And I enjoyed them. I really enjoyed them. Well, not really, but I liked the first 3 movies more than the rest. Well, the second trilogy is good, but the last trilogy is so bad. I don't like them at all. I don't like those movies. Maybe the first one of that trilogy is not that bad, but the last 2 are not good. And now I wanna introduce her to my favorite saga. Well, it's not a saga, but my favorite series, which is Evangelion, an anime. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it, please. It's so good, so good. Um, and she's like, I mean, she's busy studying, but it's been like 2 months maybe, and we've only watched 6 episodes in one sitting, and those episodes last not even 6 episodes. We watched like 4 episodes, I think, and the episodes last 20 minutes each, so it's very fast to watch it. It's only 22 minutes, I think. And I know she's very busy studying, and I'm only working. So I finished my studies. I graduated from uni. But I don't know, something makes me feel like she's not interested in my interests. And she said she liked those episodes that she watched. But I don't know, you don't have like 20 minutes just to watch my favorite show. I watched 9 movies that were like 2 hours and a half long each. But I don't know. I know I'm sounding very selfish because she has a lot of things to do and I don't, so I have more free time to watch it. I watch them, but the way she says she's not interested. Well, no. She says she's interested, but the way she says she can't watch the movies, the episodes, is the thing that bothers me, I think, because she would say that yes I can, we can meet maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and she says no, she doesn't even say anything. Like, I propose her an hour, a time to meet, and she then says, oh, I cannot do it, I'm very busy. Okay, maybe you should have told me, because I planned the day on this event, around this event. And that makes me feel like she doesn't want to watch. I don't know. I hope she doesn't find this, because I really like her. Like, I'm a really good friend of her. And she speaks English. She lived in the USA for 10 years, I think. So she's very fluent in English. So she can understand whatever I'm saying. So I hope she doesn't find this. And again, like I've said in my previous videos, I think everything that I say here is just my mind going and not stopping. Like, I'm not stopping to think what I'm saying. Maybe it's a disadvantage, but I like it this way. If I watch this maybe in 2 hours, I will disagree with some things that I say. And maybe I'm disagreeing with some things that I'm saying right now, but I'm just letting my mind go and I don't have a purpose. I'm not trying to be correct. I'm not trying to be a good person. I'm not trying to be right all the time. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind, and maybe I think that as psychologists, especially Freudian, like how do you call that? Um, Not the cognitive therapist, but the other one, the psychoanalyst, psychoanalysis. I don't know, that type of the ones who follow Freud. Um, those type of therapists will tell you that whatever you say is probably what you're truly feeling. So it's not true that I don't feel the things that I'm saying about my friend. But if I really think about it, I'm not that angry at her, and I know um what she's going through right now, and it's just a series. But it's weird because she would be available to meet with our friend group like all together, but when it comes to meeting just the two of us, she wouldn't want to. I mean, maybe she would want to, but not watching this series. And she doesn't tell me this, but I feel that. Like, I know she doesn't have a problem with getting together with me. Getting together is not what I want to say, but I know she doesn't have a problem meeting only with me, like doing a plan only with me. But I feel like she has a problem with watching this series somehow. No, again, she doesn't have a problem with meeting with me. She doesn't have a problem with watching this series. She has a thing for, like, she doesn't prioritize me as much as I wish she did, because I prioritized her favorite saga even when I couldn't really um, watch those movies. I prioritized our friendship and her interests. And if I couldn't do whatever I promised to do, I would tell her in advantage, like, I'm so sorry, I'm very busy. I wish I could meet with you and watch these movies, but I'm not available right now, as I thought I would be. But she doesn't do that. Like, this past this past Thursday, we plan to meet finally and watch Evangelion. And on Friday, I texted her 1 hour prior to our appointment, and she said, "Oh no, I cannot meet. I have another plan." Girl, like, you said you could, and even if you cannot, why didn't you tell me prior to that? I'm planning my day. I'm canceling other plans because we are doing this. Why can't you tell me this? Like, it's not that difficult. Just tell me you cannot meet. It's okay. I mean, I will be sad because I want to watch this with you, but you can tell me. You can just tell me. It's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. She has this way of communicating things, and again, she, like, for example, today, yesterday I texted her like, okay, tomorrow we can meet and watch this series, if you want to, and she didn't respond. And today, in our friend group, a friend of us said, "Do you want to meet on the afternoon?" And she said, "Yeah, no. She said, "No, I'm very busy. I have to do something for uni." Okay, no problem. And then 1 hour later, she said, "Oh yes, now I can. I cancelled my plan for my university project." And it made me feel a little bit bad about myself. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I should feel this way. Well, feelings are not something you should not feel. It's what you do with that, the main thing, the most important thing. What we do with our feelings. And I think the healthiest way to healthiest way no, the healthiest thing to do right now is just to stop insisting on doing something that she clearly doesn't want to do, or she clearly doesn't have the time, or doesn't she clearly doesn't prioritize. I'm not saying she doesn't want to do it, but I'm pretty sure she's not prioritizing it as much as other things, like meeting as a whole group. And that's okay. It's better to meet everyone and not only one person. But at the same time, I cannot stop feeling a little bit bad and not prioritized. I'm thinking as I'm speaking, because right now I realize that maybe I should stop suggesting watching this series with her. Right now I'm thinking about that because I really want to. It's my favorite show, and I've been wanting to rewatch it for a long time, long time, and I didn't have an excuse to do it. Maybe I just should watch it and that's it. But I feel good when I'm watching something with someone else, and yeah, I'm thinking right now that maybe I shouldn't be waiting for her to do this with me. And that makes me feel a little bit bad about watching Star Wars with her, because I was prioritizing her interests and she's not prioritizing mine. And now that I'm thinking about this, actually, she wasn't really insisting on watching the saga with me. I was the one insisting. Like, she suggested the idea, but then I was the one saying, "Hello, are you free today? Are you free tomorrow? Are you free this week? When can we meet to watch this Star Wars movie?" Only a few times, maybe once or twice, she said, "Okay, let's meet and watch this." All the other 8 or 7 times, I was the one insisting on watching Star Wars, which is kind of interesting given that I was not really interested in watching. I mean, once I started, I wanted to watch all of them, but it's not my favorite saga of all, and in my opinion, it's very basic. It's, well, not basic. I know it was very important, very, very, very important at that time, but right now in 2026, it's not something that really blows my mind and makes me go like, "Wow, this is so amazing." I watched many other things that are far more interesting than Star Wars. Yeah, I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should do. Like, I know she's a very good person, and I know she's very nice and generous, and she's really interested in getting to know other people, but well, she wants to graduate, and I get that. I really get that. Um, but besides being busy or not, it's the way you communicate things and the way you care about others' feelings and interests. Um, you know, because it's different what you feel to what you do. Like, you can feel something, but what really matters is how you communicate that and what you do with those feelings. Like right now, I'm feeling this sadness and disappointment, but what I do with this feeling is what really matters. Like, if I really get into my head and really start thinking about our friendship, and if she really cares about me, and I try to insist and suggest again and again and again that we have to watch this. That's not really healthy. That's not really a good thing to do. Instead, if I just accept that she's not interested and I find another excuse to watch Evangelion, that's probably the best thing to do. And I start treating her knowing in a way that makes me feel comfortable with knowing that she can be that way, like I shouldn't be expecting someone to be a way that I want them to be. They are the way they are, and I have to accept them as the way they are if I want to be their friend. And this also could be applied to relationships, like loving relationships, romantic relationships, not only friendships. Um, but I cannot stop feeling this negative sentiment towards her attitude. Yeah, I think that what I'm going to do is just resign from suggesting her and insisting on watching this series and let her do whatever she wants. If she wants to watch it, we'll watch it. And if she doesn't want to, we won't watch it, and that's it. And if I want to watch it on my own, I will. And if I want to watch it with somebody else, I will. And if I end up not wanting to watch it with her, I won't. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I hope she doesn't find this video, for the love of God. If you watch this, hi. If you are watching this, I love you so much. And as you can see, I realize that you are a really good friend. And you just are not interested in watching Evangelion. Or maybe you are, but you are very busy with your life and it's not a priority. So I will stop suggesting doing this with you. And just let you call me whenever you want to do this. Maybe I put more weight on some things that you don't put that weight. Like for me, watching your favorite show was so important, and maybe it is not for you, and that's okay. It was a miscommunication. It was a disconnection in our interests, in our priorities, in our feelings. Well, I think this video is very long, and I said many things, but I also just talked about one topic. I wanted to talk about more things, but maybe this situation made me feel more things that I anticipated. Maybe made me feel more things that I thought it did. Because I never talked this with anyone, not even my therapist. Because I never thought it was that important, but maybe it is to me. Maybe it is. So, yeah, there you have it.